Master we take this time to greet you this morning. We are live at King Mswati III International Airport. We have our visitors here. They arrived yesterday though. We have them in front of us, the General Secretary for Education International and the Education International Africa Director, Dr. Signolo. I'll allow them to greet you at home, fellow colleagues, comrades, teachers. They will greet you and tell us why they were in Swaziland. David Edwards, good morning.
Good morning. So I'm here with Dennis Signolo and Mgwena Maluleke. We are just concluding our mission. Thanks to the invitation of SNAT to come, but also because the Executive Board of Education International passed a resolution asking us to come look into the situation. So we've had a day of meetings with Ministry of Education, Public Services, Prime Minister's Office, with the Trade Union Center, to discuss the main issues that are happening here. We remain concerned about the safety and security of the teachers and the citizens in the face of what we see as unnecessary repression. We worry about labor rights. We worry about the casualization, and also we wanted to make sure that the president was treated fairly, reinstated, and remunerated because he was off for good reasons, and union business is always a good reason. But on top of all of it, we just loved being with you all. We loved seeing the schools. We loved being with you. Fantastic host, fantastic country, and we look forward to coming back very soon.
Yeah, thank you so much. Dr. Signolo, what was the message to government from Education International?
Yes, thank you very much. I'm greeting all comrades in Eswatini. Thank you for the good work that you do every day. The message was very clear. We're here in solidarity with SNAT and all the SNAT leaders and members. And we're here to support particularly the leadership and the president, unfortunately, whose rights are being attacked. So the message is that the teachers of this country must be supported and must work in an environment where there is no fear or attack, and that their working conditions must be improved. So basically, we are here in solidarity with you, the educators of this great country.
Where are we headed to? Where will EI take these issues to if the government doesn't address them, David Edwards? What will EI do if the government doesn't address the issues?
Like we've already said, and we made it very clear, that we will be going to the International Labor Conference, to the ILO, where we will be supporting the grievance process there. We will also be discussing the situation with the UN, with UNESCO, the Global Partnership for Education, and all other members of the education community who expect that the teachers of any country are treated with respect, and that their rights are respected, and that they can teach their students, and that their students can learn without fear of intimidation and with the necessary resources. So the choice is right now with them, with the government, you know, we're ready to escalate or elevate as necessary. But also, if the government is prepared to do right by the teachers of Eswatini and SNAT, then we're willing to actually come to a table and work with you and see how we can actually continue to support the development of the education system here.
What was the reception, Dr. Signolo? Last question. What was the reception from SNAT, from government? How did you perceive the reaction, the attitude of the government towards yourselves, Dr. Signolo?
Yes, first of all, I would like to thank SNAT for the great hospitality. And then we had meetings, as David has said, with the different agencies or arms of government. At least we're able to meet with them. So during those meetings, we're very frank in articulating the challenges as reported to us, the union has been facing and the teachers of Eswatini have been facing. And then we had frank discussions actually with the Minister of Education, Public Service and the Prime Minister's Office. And there were promises to look into those grievances and to have a follow-up meeting between SNAT and the different ministries in government. So we're looking forward to a resolution of this issue, and we are optimistic. The most important thing is that there should be continuous and seamless dialogue, and dialogue should be genuine, and that dialogue should lead to results, specific agreements which are written and followed up on.
Thank you so much. The SG will say something here. before I let Dr. Signolo and David Edwards run to their flight. Good morning.
Morning, editor, and morning to everyone, more especially the comrades, members of SNAT.
Yeah. What can you say, SG, about the visit by Educational International? We know it was a high delegation, high mission from Educational from Brussels to Swaziland. What can you say about the discussions? Just briefly, we know we are still going to have some post-mortem on what transpired. But what is the position of SNAT regarding the mission to Swaziland?
Yes, editor, thank you very much. Firstly, we can start by appreciating the General Secretary of Education International, Comrade Edwards, and the Director of Education International, Comrade Signoro, and the Vice President, Comrade Mkwena, who happened to be the General Secretary of SAT for coming up. We invited them into Swaziland. After we wrote a report to them, which was discussed at high level, and the resolutions were taken that the high delegation should come to Swaziland and address those issues. And indeed, the issues were addressed properly, and we are humbled to have them. And we met the Minister of Education and the public service. Unfortunately, on the public service part, let me safely say that they ran away yesterday. They ran away and sent a low cadre in their department to this high delegation. It was a sign of disrespect. But information it was conveyed to him as to if they do not act on the issue of casualization, on the issue of Convention 87 and 98, the General Secretary will take this matter to ILO next week. And we went to the office of the Prime Minister, where we met the PS, Mr. Bertram Stewart, and we relayed our issues, and the General Secretary and the comrade from Educational International, they made it very clear that if these issues are not addressed properly, a high-level delegation is coming in November, where we will be meeting about 5 ministries, which is the Minister of Labour, Minister of Education, Public Service, the one headed by Prince Simelane, and also the Office of the Prime Minister. We also went to Hillside High School, and the students from Hillside High School, they conveyed a message that the General Secretary must tell the Prime Minister that they want scholarship next year.
We will continue, Mr. Damatle. They are rushing to their flight.